Art Brut is surrounded by controversies from its manifold definitions, its manifold perceptions, to its problematic relation with the market and with art institutions. And I think this is precisely what makes Art Brut a very interesting topic of discussion, as is the case with women in Art Brut. I first encountered Art Brut almost 15 years ago while I was studying philosophy in Paris. And since then, I have had the chance to live in different social cultural contexts, from that of India to Japan. I completed my PhD in Japan on the subject of Art Brut and worked with international organizations as an art curator and as an academic to probe the understanding of our perception of the kind of creation in question that we call Art Brut. Since 2021, I've been directing an art platform in London, Capitart, and we're working on Art Brut and digital art at the same time, questioning the possibilities of a dialogue between the two, between fast changing and evolving contemporary, digitalizing contemporary creative landscape. Although I'm engaged with Art Brut academically and professionally, today I'm going to talk about Art Brut as an Art Brut enthusiast, trying to respect the distance of the kind of creation in question to commercial, from creation from commercial and institutional circuits. And even in this attempt, there's a certain degree of contradiction. But as I said earlier, Art Brut is often associated with contradictions and controversies because this kind of creation is in conflict. This kind of creation conflicts the values and the norms of the society and of the culture within which it is created. In the literature, Art Brut is sometimes referred to as a sort of a cultural form of creation, one created outside of culture. I don't think humans can operate without or outside of culture. For humans are shaped by the society, for they are a product of the society. There is no human being, so there is no activity, human activity, without or outside of culture. However, Art Brut creations, they belong to the edges, to the peripheries, to the borders of the society. In this sense, Art Brut works are marginal artworks. They are created at the margins. They tell the story of the margins. This way, I think Art Brut creations, they have a chance to expand the borders of the society. They force the society to question its limits by reflecting back to us, back to Weaver, a critical image of the borders of the society and of the audience itself. However, it's very important to keep in mind, I think, that no matter how marginal these creations are, or no matter how much of an outsider the creator is, the viewer's gaze is almost always from an insider perspective. And actually, it's very central to the inside. We value, evaluate, appreciate, perceive, give value to Art Brut creations within the outsider art market through its operational logic, which is not different from that of mainstream art market. Within the outsider art market, the Art Brut creations, the expressions of marginalization, is subjected to commodification, institutionalization, mystification, and even further marginalization. Personally, I am more interested in the politicization of the Art Brut creations, and I think this perspective aligns well with the subject of women in Art Brut, with the questioning of the locus of women in Art Brut, because human beings, the experience of women, the lived experiences of women, or human experience, are also shaped highly influenced by the societal norms, values, and through historical narratives. If we consider the subject from a Western perspective, we can say that women tend to be the largest group facing marginalization. And considering this marginalization, intersecting with other forms of discrimination, it means that being women adds uh, another level to the complexity of the lived experience of being marginalized and its challenges. Um, so, being a woman expectedly and significantly influences how a human Android creator approaches a work, from the choice of the subject to the choice of the material used. But more importantly, being a woman influences the reception, the perception of her work, of her creations by the audience based on their social cultural backgrounds and political positioning.